Welcome back, everyone. Dirch here, and I have got yet another weapon preview for you guys. This one is going back to Jakobs. I've done a few non-Jakobs, and of course I'm back. I do love my Jakobs guns, and this one is no exception. This is the Hellwalker. I have the speed loading prefix on it. I have another friend who found one with actually the same prefix and the same element. So I don't know if those are locked or not, or if it's just a coincidence. But this thing is an awesome gun. You have to figure out the entire thing for it, but it's an elemental Jakobs shotgun. It is a double barrel, as you can see. 2 ammo per shot, much like the coach guns of Borderlands 2. It's quite beautiful. I love the blade on the grip of these. It's a nice touch. I got this as a world drop, so I'm not entirely sure of the drop source yet, but that's okay. We will figure that out as we go. So on this thing, I have reload time increased, which is awesome for Jakobs shotguns because they reload. They don't have much in the mag. So they reload quite often. So this is more projectiles per shot with this barrel. Better reload time, better damage, but you lose accuracy and so forth. The bolt reload time, that's a good part. Critical damage is good. Recoil is, on Jakobs shotguns, usually not that big of a deal because you only got 2 shots. So usually can manage that. Stock accessory, more damage. That's very good. Magazine +2, damage +10, awesome. And iron sights, which is actually really good. So parts-wise, I seem to do pretty well with this. And I'm pretty sure it's elementally locked because if we go back here, there was no element anything on there. So that should be locked. Now this thing, I can't tell if that's splash damage or just the bullets. Doesn't list splash damage anywhere. So as far as I know, it does not have it unless it's kind of a hidden effect. But it is just a pretty badass shotgun. Actually, I do have another Jakobs shotgun, but it's a few levels higher. 6 levels higher, so it's hard to compare the damage here. 82 versus 67 and times 12 versus times 10. But reload time 1 second is sweet. The fire rate of 4.2 is not bad. And this is a single shot, so you really want that good reload speed. Before I go fight them, I'm going to quick fill up on ammo, and then I will start the run on this thing. But one of the guys in my Discord was saying with flak, if you go into the cloak, shoot him with this a few times, basically bosses melt. Which I haven't been able to test it out yet, but I would believe it because this thing hits very hard. And the critical hit bonus from the cloak is pretty awesome. You there. How are your tasks? So you can see there. Oh. So the badass takes a few shots, but not a lot. Oh, hey. I do not have that legendary yet. Well, you can see even on the badass, this pretty much just destroys all these enemies. It looks like it had splash damage there because I did damage through his shield, but it could have just been the reflection. But you can see this thing cranks out damage. Yeah. So, I don't know. I'd be interested to see if I could figure out like a Rough Rider build with this with flak. Just crank into a lot of his health regen skills, like health regen while moving, then that damage resistance, plus some damage resistance from the pet. And just get close and just blow them out of people. I don't know if it'll work or not, but it'll be interesting. Because you'll be so fast, you'll be able to close that gap. You're gonna regret this! I do! It just... A lot of these other guns have been killing enemies pretty good. All the racks pretty much kill them. I also love that knockback is back in these shotguns. You slow down. Or just die.
A good hunt.
That would have been sweet if I got 2 legendaries in one run.
I hear you, beast.
Yeah. So even at range, kind of like the coach guns, Borderlands 2, if you scope in, you get decent range with them. So, yeah, this thing hits insanely hard. And God, listen to that sound. Oh my God, that's good. I like how the end of the barrel looks like it's hot too. You got smoke coming off of it. It's freaking cool. This thing is an awesome gun. Do enemies spawn over here? I want to kill more people with this thing. I'm in love with this shotgun. It just reminds me a little bit of the... God, what was that called? The Flare. Where it's just an incredibly powerful coach gun. Echo, this guy's a unique enemy. Yeah, up there I can just blow that guy away at range. What's beeping? Oh yeah, my action skill. Still getting used to that. Yeah, so this kind of reminds me of like an elemental flare. Just an incredibly badass shotgun. I don't see too many special effects rather than just good stats and fire. But, you know, on a really good gun, sometimes that's enough. Although the flare had a bigger mag, so this isn't really that. That was part of the thing that made the flare good, as a massive magazine, I guess. But either way, yeah. I guess maybe more the Orphan Maker that doesn't damage you. I wonder if you could somehow get it hot enough to hurt you. I don't think so. But yeah, this is the Speedwalking Hellwalker. Which, like I said, I've only seen 2 of these so far, and they've both been, or Speed Load and Hellwalker. So my demons, your time has come. This is an amazing shotgun, and you guys should all seek it out. Definitely awesome on flak, just because the raw damage you can do with crits, especially with Jakobs. Jakobs just crit well, big base damage, play well, and he's got some good gun damage buffs. So put all that together, and they hit very, very hard, which is very sweet. Again, Zane kind of seems more like a generalist, so I'm sure he'd be good with this. But he does have a stealth skill too, so you can get real close, pop in behind him, and just blow him the frick up. Which works well with guns like this. Amara, this would play great with, well, both. I don't know how great it would be with chain reaction, just because it's not the fastest reloading after every shot. But her skill where you would share damage with enemies, so you phase lock like a big badass, start unloading like this, and everyone all around will be dead and on fire. Or on fire, I should say. So it played nice with that. And she's got, you know, a bunch of like elemental buffs, which would play nice with this. But also she has, what was that skill? I forget the name of it. Basically, the closer you get to an enemy, the more damage you do, which would play nice with shotguns. Plus her elemental buffs and damage reduction to get close. There's a potential Amara build with this that could be very interesting. I could see happening. And we want to get Mose. I don't know how well Mose plays with this. All of her magazine buffs could turn it from a one shot to a multiple shots, which anytime, kind of like Jack with AA, you can take something with a very small magazine and make it bigger, you can kind of break that gun and make it powerful. So there's some of that potential with Moe's possibly. So that's the character synergies I see. So yeah, that's it for the Hellwalker, Hellwalker. And yeah, I'm super pumped about this gun. Can't wait to try it at endgame and see how it turns out then. Thanks for watching as always. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notify, and follow me on the social medias, because then you can keep up with my updates. I will talk to you all later. Thanks for watching. Bye.